Fourth Gate Podcast, Dom Damali here. What's up, you guys? Back with a quick video, and today we'll be talking Pretty Little Liars. Okay, so as we all know, as we all have seen, Pretty Little Liars just wrapped up the first part or the first half of the 7th season, which is also their last season. And yesterday, on the way home, I was slightly brainstorming some ideas of what I would like to see in 7B, the last part, the last hurrah, whatever the hell you want to call it. And honestly, at this point, I couldn't really think of much. I was just like, I hope that they do the show justice. And what I mean by that is, don't have the first 3 seasons or the first 4.5 or 3.5 seasons go down, in vain. Respect those 3.5, 4.5, 5.5 seasons, okay? Please respect those. Now the shitty ones, who gives a fuck? Let's forget those and let's move on. But from 7B, and they kind of did it in 7A. They respected, the first couple seasons. But in 7B, I really want them to just respect the fans, respect where the show started, respect where it could have went. I just want 7B to be very, very respectful. When it comes to A, I honestly have no idea who it is. I really want it to be Melissa. I think it might be her. I also think if it's not her, that it's going to be a female. But if it's not Melissa, at this point, I can't even fucking complain no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can look on my channel. I've done a lot of complaining about this goddamn show and what they've done with it. At this point, I can't complain no more. Like, I don't have no more room in my heart, brain, soul, or spirit to complain and to bitch and moan about Marlon King and this fucking show anymore. I just don't. So, if they don't go with Melissa, whatever. If they go with raggedy ass Paige, of course I'm not going to be happy, but, you know what? Fuck that. Okay, if they go with Paige, I'm not gonna necessarily be mad, but goes back to my first point. That's not gonna be respecting us fans. Okay, going with somebody like her, who I guess you could go with, but you would really be stretching. Like, what would be her motive? Like, they would really be stretching. Because first of all, would they do with every character on this show? And I know I'm all the way off goddamn topic, but y'all know what I do. Y'all know how I do. Alright, so like they do with every character on this show. 1 minute they're bad, the next minute they're good. And they did that with Paige. She was bad, trying to drown Emily and all of that, and then all of a sudden they made her good, and now I don't even know what's going on. If they go with Paige again, like I said, I can't be mad, but it's just not going to be respectful to us. They have to go with somebody from the first season, in my opinion. Don't make a Sydney. Don't make a Charlotte reborn and she didn't really die. It was really a mask, aka she was hiding out, aka there's a twin, aka there's another goddamn sibling. We we don't want that. We not having that. To me, it just has to be somebody from the first season. Obviously it's not gonna be one of the liars or a parent, but I mean, you got Melissa, you got Ren, you got Lucas, you got Caleb. You got Ezra. You got a lot of characters from the first season that you could throw in. Mona. I don't even want Mona to be A. It was one point, y'all. It was one point where I was like, it would be kind of cool if Mona was like doing this shit the whole time. But I think that window has passed. I think at this point, if it ends up being Mona, it's going to be like, what? There's no way. Now wait, y'all, because I know some of y'all are hoping for this ending, but really think about it. If Pretty Little Liars couldn't explain Cece, or why Mona was A in the first place. There is no way that they are going to be able to close that chapter and close that book with Mona being, that she was A the whole time and she's the ultimate, there's no way that they're going to be able to do that. I think that window has closed. I think they could have come up with something reasonable if they would have made her A when they revealed Cece. If they would have went with her instead in a completely different story, I think it would have kind of worked. But at this point, ain't no goddamn way that's gonna work. Also, I've heard a couple people bringing up how Mona and Caleb kind of disappeared during the finale, and Mona disappeared at certain moments. I don't know, y'all. I really think Mona was just protecting her ASS. I think, cause you can't trust these hoes. You can't trust these bitches. Come on now. She done dealt with them a long time. She already know that if they get the chance, shit, they already showed you. If they get the chance to throw somebody under the bus, they goddamn will. Cause they threw Allison under the bus multiple times. They will quickly, in a hurry, throw Mona under the bus if they had to. So, I don't know. Back to this fucking finale. Y'all know I get off subject. But, yeah, in this last season, I don't know. I don't necessarily want more people to die, because I think we had enough of that in the first part. Like, don't kill off 10 more people in the next part. I don't know. I feel like that's going to be a little annoying for me. Unless it's Toby or Paige. And in that case, you can kill them off. But anybody else, how are they going to wrap up this Allison's husband storyline? I don't know, y'all. They did a pretty good job with 7A. So a part of me is hopeful that they will be able to do something with 7B. But then again, it's still Marlene King, even though she's not the sole executive producer anymore, because I think we've all heard by now that the reason why 7A was good is because somebody else came in and joined her in the executive producer spot and stopped her from fucking doing anything. Okay, they got the show fucking together. But still, like I said, Marlon King is still up there. She's still half of the goddamn producing partnership. Okay, so it's still Marlene King. It's still Pretty Little Liars. So they could completely let us the fuck down, y'all. I don't know. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you fuck with this video, you know what to do. Comment below and let me know how y'all feel about this. What are y'all expecting to see in this last season? Peace, y'all.